Hi, I'm Dr. Heather Brown, and I had a request from someone who sent me a letter asking about how do you parent a narcissistic adult child. And it's a tough one, as you know. The best book that I found on it is Walking on Eggshells. It really explains a lot of the dynamics, a lot of the challenges, a lot of the communications that you probably are very well familiar with. And so I would encourage you to read that. As you know, boundaries are massively important. And the challenge that you have in your letter, which you so graciously sent, really spoke into that, is that you're trying to create boundaries. And that doesn't go really well with a narcissist because their viewpoint is things wrap around the way they see them to be, or the way they feel they should be, or the way they think others should be. And so when you set limits, when you set boundaries, it's hard for them to abide by them because they care for what blesses them and benefits them and not so much the others. And so what happens a lot of times is when you do not align with going along with what they want, they refuse to have you in their life, or oftentimes they create quite a big emotional stir, especially at holidays, especially on important days for other people, birthdays, graduations, weddings. It's hard for them to not have the attention on them. And so be aware of that. You'd asked, how can you change their viewpoint? And the reality is you can't unless they want to. And they need to see benefit in doing so. Otherwise, they're not going to. So I would strongly recommend reading the book, Walking on Eggshells. I think it'll give you a lot of insight. And the time that they'll come around is when they need you, or they need your attention, or they need your focus. Then they're going to step back in and want you to be there to provide for them what they need or what they desire to bless them and to lift them and to support them. It's not a real balanced relationship. It's not a very even relationship, and it certainly doesn't feel supported because it's really not. It's based upon how the narcissist views what they receive from others and how they're treated and how your actions and your words impacted them. There really isn't much empathy for most narcissists if they're severe. So I hope this information is helpful. I send you blessings, and when they do surface, when they do connect, be clear about what it is you're willing to step into and what you're not. That is up to you, but it is also up to them if they will agree to have that or have you in their life. I do wish you well.